Hey cats and welcome to Kart. Anyway, this is the first video of 2022. Okay, well second, but the video on screen is only a compilation. Anyway, if you want, you could go and watch that video after you watch this one because it's really funny and underperformed. But anyway, once it's a new year, it's time to make new UI for the channel. Like this new icon for the channel. The pixel art looks so good in that you could probably put it into a game without anybody noticing. But luckily, unlike Sonic, Mario doesn't need to be in a 16-bit game to be good. As we can see in Super Mario Galaxy. And also like in another 15 million games. But hey, today's topic is about Mario Galaxy because this is a really good game. Although it's pretty easy, so that makes me wonder, what is the top 10 hardest Super Mario Galaxy stars? So now that I've 100% of the game tries, I thought I should go and find out. So here is the top 10 hardest Super Mario Galaxy power stars. So the Wii's motion controls, you either love it or hate it. And honestly, I kinda like motion controls on the Wii, but I do not like Mario Galaxy's motion controls. I mean, the point is fine, but all the gimmicky motion controls do not work well in Mario Galaxy. Just like the Sling Pods in Sling Pod Galaxy. This is one of the most annoying stars to unlock. Once it's exit through a Hungry Luma, you don't need to feed the Hungry Luma that much. But the galaxy that you need to beat is really annoying. And no one's gonna do it on the first playthrough. And now to the star itself. This is really annoying because of the motion controls. You have pretty much no idea of where Mario is going to land. And it doesn't help that the Sling Pods don't have very big hitboxes. I guess there's a lot of star bits in this level, but it doesn't make it any easier. And there's only really two things that will help you on this level. First is using your cursor to line out where Mario is going to be shot when you launch a Sling Pod. And also collecting the secret coin over here. I only did this on accident, because I thought it would just give you some coins for no reason whatsoever, but actually gives you star bits, which helps you line up your shot, which is useful. Also, if you die around this point, it's really easy to get lost. But honestly, you don't need to be that skilled to beat this level, but you just need to be pretty good at using the Wii's motion controls to beat this. But that won't help you with any of these other levels. So bunnies are cute, right? Well, if you answered yes to that question, you have obviously never played a Mario game in your life. Because in Mario 64, we have Mips, who you need to catch to get a star twice in that game. In Super Mario 64 DS, you need to catch even more bunnies, and therefore to unlock mini-games this time. And if you catch 5 extremely fast bunnies, you get a key to get a star. There's also some rabbits in Super Mario 3D World, but they're not that annoying. Unlike the rabbits from Mario & Rabbit Kingdom Battle, who are the definition of annoying. They're pretty much just the minions from Despicable Me, but less annoying because I didn't hire Chris Pratt to voice Mario. And then the brutal Street fight on the dark side is one of the most annoying Mario Odyssey moves in the game. And then in Mario Galaxy, you need to chase bunny rabbits to gain Rosalina's trust. This is actually the easiest time you chase bunnies in a Mario game, so I have no idea why she gets you to do this to gain her trust. Maybe next time get them to do something like the Squid Games if you're gonna gain the trust to pretty much save your life. This is the second time in a row that I talked about the Squid Games for a YouTube video, and I haven't even watched this show. Well, I hope trendy topics will help this video grow. Wait, where was I? Oh yes, Snow Cap Galaxy. Another hungry Luma Galaxy. And yeah, in this extremely annoying galaxy, you need to chase Loom Rabbits. No, that extremely cursed Luma Rabbit. These are just rabbits that have turned into Loomas. Anyway, before you get to chase them, you need to find the hiding spots. To start off, you need to hit all these switches. And while you're doing that, shake your Wii remote at this hole to reveal the first rabbit. Now, after you hit all the switches, you will open this pod, and then what you want to do is chase these rabbits into the hole, because it's literally impossible to catch the rabbits if you don't do it this way. This is mainly because the snow makes you go really slow, and even though you can use the remote to get rid of the snow, you don't get rid of enough to make it any easier. But anyway, get the fire flower, mount the two snowmen, get the bunny and the shell, and then throw the shell at the chest, and then you pretty much have all the rabbits. This might not sound that hard on its own, but you also have a time limit that goes for 140 seconds. That might seem generous, but it's really not. But anyway, I've taken like 3 minutes or something to talk about this star, so let's move on. And also comment down below who's more creepy. Anyway, moving on. Now please give a big welcome to the purple coin comment stars. Because if you don't like them, well then too bad, because half of the list is made out of these stars. I mean, I guess you could click out of this video, but that would make me sad. But anyway, you're not gonna click out of this video because that'd be dumber than leaving a dislike on a YouTube video in 2022. Yeah, imagine leaving a dislike on a video. Please don't do either of those. So instead of clicking out of this video, you are going to listen to me ramble on about Freeze Flame Galaxy's purple coins. One of the reasons why this star is so hard is because the map is giant. It will take you forever to traverse this, and the purple coins are hiding literally everywhere. The purple coins in the first area are the hardest to find, mainly the ones on this waterfall thing. Other hard purple coins to find are the ones at the very start of the level, the ones up here, and that's pretty much it for the first part of this level. But remember that you need to use an ice flower to traverse the first section of this map, which is extremely annoying. And then we get up to here, and the only mentionable thing is this thing that you need to do with the ice flower. You need to jump on some womps, and then use a star launcher to launch up to some fountains to freeze them. And the problem is that the ice flower is on a time limit, and you will probably run out of time by the time you get up there. And after you do these jumps, you get to this section where the only hard purple coins are these two hidden under these eyes thingy-majigs. These are extremely hard because I keep forgetting they're there. And honestly, they might be the hardest to find purple coins in this level. But we're only getting started with this level because this part is the hardest part of the course. You need to start by doing really precise jumps with Ice Mario. After you do those jumps, you start the Fire Mario section of this level. And then you have to use a fire flower to mount this snowman. After that, you need to grab the fire flower again and then just run for the next snowman that you need to use a fire flower to mount. This is extremely hard once the fire flower is also on a time limit, and it's pretty strict with that. And after that, you get to the platforming section of this course, because if you fall off this part of the level, then you pretty much die. So you start by mounting snowman, and it's pretty much just what we've already seen. The only other notable part is up here, because when you get up to the top of the mountain, you pretty much have to do random leap of faith to get the last 2 purple coins, Like, seriously? Why would you put random leaps of faith into this level? Wasn't it already hard enough? Also, this video is taking too long, so let's hurry up. Okay, this is a galaxy that suffers from a very bad condition called Wii-itis. It's when a Wii game has really gimmicky motion controls that makes the experience really annoying. And just because Mario Galaxy is one of the most popular games ever doesn't mean it can get away with its motion controls. Anyway, in this galaxy, you need to use motion controls to put a bubble around and collect star pieces. You can do any of these in any orders that you want, but the first one I did is this pretty simple one where you need to avoid these laser gates. And there's pushing rules, so pretty easy. And now this section is a bit more difficult. Well, actually quite a lot more difficult, as you need to use motion controls really precisely so you can dodge these bomb things. This is also a pretty long section. And then we've got all these sections with these amps. This is pretty hard once it's extremely annoying to control this bubble. There's also this question mark coin, but there's no point going for it because there's amps in the way and it just gives you star bits. And oh my gosh, the fanfare is actually real. He get really easy voice, making fire floods now to destroy Mario. Yep, he really is evil. And oh yeah, this section isn't as hard as the last two. And now this last part must be the hardest section, as you need to avoid these laser bars. This is a long section and you need to take your time to get past it. And now that you got all these pieces, you unlock a power star. Wait, I mean a checkpoint. Because this level isn't over yet. Because there's another section. And this is by far the hardest part of this course. You need to avoid bombs, homing bullet bills, electric fences, and more. And if you think, hey, this looks really easy, well then remember that you're using the motion controls of a Wii remote. Oh, and by the way, because there's no floor under you, if you get hit at any point, your bubble pops and then you die. The only thing good I can say about this level is in the 3D All-Stars version, you use the touchscreen and not the Joy-Con. Because Joy-Con drift makes every level feel like you're playing the Wii U version of Champions Road, with Mario, no power-ups, with a blindfold on, with wearing boxing gloves, trying not to jump, and trying not to kill any enemies. I hate Joy-Con drift. Let's just move on before I destroy my Switch. Hey, and welcome back to my show. Anyway, so you probably just heard me complain about Joy-Con drift before. Well, anyway, that made me realize how much I hate Joy-Con drift. Anyway, I realized if Bowser could use a power star to create his own galaxy, then surely I could use a power star to destroy Joy-Con drift. So that's why I'm here in Dusty Goon Galaxy. And apparently to get this star, I need to collect 100 purple coins. I don't really think it would take that long to do. Wait a moment, if this is the top 10 hardest Mario Galaxy stars, then surely this will be the 6th hardest star in the game. No wonder these coin places are so annoying, like these ones where you need to backtrack to this tornado to collect them. And then you need to get back on these tornadoes again to get these coins. And don't even get me started on these ones on top of this swamp. For starters, I keep forgetting they're there, and after I collect pretty much all the coins, I have to backtrack here to collect them. And they're not even that easy to get to. Oh, and these purple coins, if you stuff this up, you are literally dead. Oh, and did I forget to mention the fact that the quicksand is insta-kill? And these coins that you need the tornado to get is so annoying. Especially because these ones have spikes, which means that you need to get in them in the perfect direction, or otherwise you're gonna get hit. And surely I'm not the only one who forgets that these coins are hidden here. Like, seriously, the camera doesn't even show you them. And then we got this torture part of this section, where you hit a switch and then need to run to the start of the second section of this course to get some purple coins. The hardest part about this section is because you're trying to rush there, it's so easy for an enemy to just stuff you up. You know what, forget about Joy-Con drift. If this is what I need to deal with to get rid of it, then screw it. I'm going to the next level. Hopefully that'll be easier. Oh, wait. So the perfect run is just everybody's favorite level, isn't it? The perfect run went on to inspire other levels like Champions Road and 3D World. But do you know that the perfect run was actually inspired by another level in the first Mario Galaxy? That being Multi Monster Galaxy's Devil Run. Now, for most of the Devil Runs in this game, you just are required to beat a boss or something. But for this level, you are required to beat the entirety of the Lava Spiral Star with 1 hit point. So if you get hit at any point during this level, and you probably will get hit, then you die. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't realize this is a lava level. So it's really likely that you're gonna hit the lava by accident and forced to retry. Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering, just like every other Comet mission in this game, you don't get a checkpoint for this. So if you die at any time, then you go straight back to the beginning. The beginning is quite easy, but after you take this launch star, then get prepared for torture. The next section is probably the hardest part, once you need to use these pool stars to traverse this 2D section. But there's a bunch of lava balls, so if you grab one of the pool stars at the wrong time, then you are probably gonna get hit by one of the lava balls. And then we got this other extremely annoying section where you need to collect these star pieces, while these little cinders, yes, that's apparently what they're called, try to chase you and kill you because you only have 1 hit point. And then you get to the final section, which isn't that hard, but if you die then you're practically pulling your hair out because you have to start from the start. But after you climb up this mountain, you collect the star and can get out of this level finally. So as we all know, Luigi is a billion times better than Mario. But once Luigi's purple coins is notorious, yes, because of how hard it is, anything that I say in this section would have already been said a billion times. So because of this video has already gone on for 18 minutes, I'm just gonna move on. No offense to Luigi. Besides maybe Dusty Dunes, Dreadnought Galaxy is my least favorite galaxy in the game. And as a result, the next 2 spots are filled up with Dreadnought Galaxy stars. I wasn't sure which one to put higher, the garbage dump level, or the next one on the list, but I decided to put this one lower, because you have infinite 1-ups. Actually, you just don't die when you fail this minigame, but anyway, it's still hard. So basically, what you need to do, you have 30 seconds to explode all this trash, and you are supposed to throw the bombs onto those little circles, but you don't have enough time to do it precisely, so you're basically just chucking the bombs and hoping they land on that circle. They're a bit off, well then too bad, because then they probably won't explode. And sometimes I get something like this, where it's about to explode, but then the time limit runs out. So, yeah, this is just really annoying. I don't even understand why I have a time limit on cleaning up this place. Why can't it just take as long as I want? Wait a second, zoom into the trash pile. Oh my god, it's Jigglypuff! Well, even the Mario Galaxy team knows that Jigglypuff's trash. Well, what a great Easter egg. Okay, who at Nintendo decided to make Dreadnought Galaxy's purple coin so hard? So you're on this moving platform, and you're supposed to collect purple coins. The problem is, if you miss one, then you may as well just go back to the start, because you're not getting that purple coin. And well, it's easy to miss purple coins. And also, sometimes you're going upside down, which completely wrecks your controls. There's honestly not much more that I can say about this star, but trust me, this is really hard, and it's gonna drain your one-ups really quickly. I'm honestly pretty astonished that they actually managed to make a star harder than this one. So let's stop the suspense and get into it. Of course, number one is Rosalina's storybook. But you're saying, Kirka, you don't get a star from completing this challenge. And to that I say, what are you talking about? The front cover has a star on it. When you first read this book, Rosalina will read it for you, but after you finish all those chapters, you get to read it on your own, which technically means that you get the book for yourself, which has a star on it. So, yeah, you're just wrong. I don't want to be the elephant in the room, but why are we reading a book in a video game? What is this? Mario is missing too? Oh, and yeah, by the way, this makes Rosalina a unique character. We cannot have this in a Mario game. What do you think, this is a movie? I mean, it can't be. Chris Pratt isn't voicing Mario. We got the dumb Charles Martin A. He can barely talk English. Why is he voicing Mario over Chris Pratt? This is an abomination. And, oh, jeez, why do we have this Rosalina dude? Why couldn't we got Blue with Sapphire Peach? I mean, people have been requesting that character for years now. And you think you can fill in the gap with this Rosalina with her uniqueness? Like, seriously, Nintendo, what are you thinking? Now, in every level before this one, you could die. But you can also die in this book. And actually, you're destined to die in this book. No, not just because it's a boring book. Actually, it's kind of a boring challenge book, but still, I'm not talking about that. In Chapter 7, Rosalina admits that her mom died. That's as depressing as the fact that we haven't got a new mainline Mario Kart since 2014. You know, Nintendo, I honestly hate... Oh yeah, wait. Back to the video. So in the last 9 levels that we talked about, you had a chance of surviving. Mario's got a bunch of one-ups. But Rosalina's mom doesn't. In fact, she never even mentions her dad. What happens if he's dead as well? She also mentioned that she has a brother, and even he might be dead. So that's why I think this is the hardest Mario level ever. But once this video's gone on forever, let's go to the end screen. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. I wasn't expecting this video to go on as long as it did, so thanks if you made it to the end. I also added a Nintendo Switch Lite to my end screen, and that should be playing my compilation video about why Jigglypuff sucks. Well, anyway, bye. Very weak. Jigglypuff, very, 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 very weak.